Hi everyone, Linda Reed-Enever, and welcome back to another Tips Tuesday session. I'm excited to have you here today as we delve into the world of the Facebook algorithm for 2021. And it's going to be not a lot of changes. I don't think it's going. I think it's going. Everyone's going to understand where we sit and understand how we work with the algorithm. And for most business owners, if you are creating good content, then the tips I'm going to share with you this morning are not outside of the norm of what I teach you every other time. So we are hopefully going to be very, very prepared and get started. So I'm just going to finish this little share that we've got going, and then we will get started. If it is your first time joining into a Tips Tuesday session, I would love to know where you are, what your business is, and what's been happening in your world. Did you have the long weekend yesterday? All of those sorts of things coming through. And why not you just say hi and do a little bit of networking, because we're talking about the Facebook algorithm this morning. So why not do a little bit of networking? Why not add your Facebook page to the comments and tell people a little bit about what you do and how we can find and work with you in the world of Facebook. Why not this morning? Why we get started. I'm just going to do one final quick little sound check to make sure that I can be heard. Yep, I can be, and we'll delve into today's session. Now, I have some series of notes with me today because I do want to make sure that we cover all of the areas of the Facebook algorithm. Okay. So today in Tips Tuesday, we are delving into the world of the Facebook algorithm for 2021, understanding what those four pillar signals are, how we can tap into those, and how we can make the most of them through our content to boost our engagement, to increase our reach and be seen in the world of Facebook over the next little while, because we want to be creating content that not only is seen but is effective and develops call to actions for us. Now, in my 20 plus years in marketing, I can tell you one thing: there is no way to beat the Facebook algorithm. There are ways to work with it, and there are ways to do things. So, stop looking for the hacks and stop looking for the magic marketing pieces that are going to help you beat the algorithm, because that isn't something that's going to be available to us. We can, however, work within that algorithm. And by doing that, by delivering what the platform, whether it's Facebook or YouTube or what anyone wants, we make sure that we're actually able to deliver some very, very good content, some very good information, and we're able to, work with that system that we are there. So we're going to, first of all, first tip for working with the Facebook algorithm in 2021 is to not, please don't, guys, please don't try and break the algorithm. Okay. So how is Facebook ranking posts in 2021? So Facebook ranks posts in a newsfeed through AI, through machine learning. We know AI is out there now. We know it looks at what we're engaging with and how do we work, and what are we more likely to see. So when a post goes up into Facebook, it's going through a little bit of a ranking system from the viewer's point of view, so from your audience's point of view, not from your page's point of view, but from your audience's point of view. So what Facebook does is it takes an inventory of each post in that user's network before it's going to present that post. And if it was going to present a post to me on my phone, for example, it would run through and it would look at what I engage with. So do I engage with, I keep saying cat videos all the time, but it's most probably a fair one. Do I engage with cat videos? Do I like tips? Do I watch marketing stuff? So what I engage with is what Facebook is going to deliver first. So it ranks the post through what I engage with. So it looks at each post in a network, and then it's going to look from recency point of view. So then it looks for how recent the post is. Is it up to date? Is it trending? Is it something that's happening? Is it current information? Because Facebook want to provide current information to your people so that they can network with you, so they can make sure that they are getting the best information, and they keep coming back to using Facebook, and they keep coming back to your pages. It then looks at popularity, so it looks at how other people have reacted to that post, and then it looks at the relationship, so the relationship to the post that's gone up. So it looks at, does this person engage with that page often? Is it something they see? Do they like? Do they comment? Do they tag? Do they get involved with that page? All that profile, if we're talking about personal profiles along the way. And then Facebook is delivering that mix of a little bit of personal, a little bit of stuff you might be interested in buying, and a mix of posts together. And it arranges it in a delivery and a content type of media types as well. So it's not just going, okay, well, she really loves this page here and she likes cat videos, or she likes, watching art and craft videos, and she likes tapping into a bit of business. It's looking at the points of view as well of, okay, she watches a bit of video, but she also likes to get in conversation and develop conversations on text-based threads or on image-based ones. And it's looking at the content styles that I relate to, or anyone relates to as a user coming forward. So in the end, when it comes to Facebook in 2021, they're looking at the recency of the post, the relationship that the person, the user, has on delivering that to their newsfeed, the popularity of it, so how other people have interacted with it. Did they like it? Did they dislike it? What type of reaction did the post get? Because reactions, and whether it got clicks or whether it got likes or whether it got comments, that's all going to boost the reach of that particular post. And then they're looking at the content type. So they're looking at the media type and making sure that they deliver a healthy mix, but a good mix of the media type as well. So how do we work with these 4 signal pillars, or these 4 pillars that Facebook are looking at when they're ranking? And I do link in the bio, but I'll also link it later on today as well in the comments, an article where Facebook explained the newsfeed. And this is what we're interpreting for you today, the Facebook explanation of the newsfeed as it is and how you can roll that out. So with the relationship to the content, a user's relationship to the content is going to be key in 2021. And when we talk about relationships in Facebook terms, the algorithm is looking, is the post from a person, a business, or a news source that the person engages with often? So things like you message them, you tag them, you engage, or you comment, or you follow. And that's the first thing that they're looking for. Before they start suggesting other posts randomly from the Facebook world, they're looking for posts to put in your newsfeed that you engage with regularly. And that's what we need to look at from business owners is, are our people engaging? Are we giving them the opportunity to engage with us? As business owners, we can build relationships through our content, through really good calls to actions and captions in our posts. Things like asking our audience questions, encouraging conversations, and encouraging followers from off social media. So having our links within our Facebook page, or running challenges and community-based stuff on your page that encourages an audience to come and find you. And that recency and that popularity about relationships, you continue to build new relationships, and Facebook's going to value that, because relationships and conversations are their key focus for 2021. And it's been their key focus since they did the F8 Summit. We've been talking more and more about relationships and conversations. So it's not new to us that this is part of where we're going. The next thing they're going to look at is the content type. Now, learning styles. I talk about learning styles when I talk about course creation all the time. There are different learning styles. We all learn in different ways. And learning styles transfer to content creation. We can use different learning styles to engage our audience. So we can use video, which is obviously the preferred platform still of Facebook and still of many platforms out there. But we can also look at, whether people like to read, and we're doing some long form posts. And we can look at whether people want a image, or they want visual, and connecting, and maybe even using things like podcasts. And with my podcast on Talk, for example, we put the audio feed so people can listen natively in the Facebook platform and attract an audible learner from those areas. So as content providers, we need to make sure in 2021 we are tapping into all of those learning styles. We are open to those content styles that Facebook allow us to promote. So we've got video in pre-recorded and in live format. We've got images that we can add to posts. We've got photos and showing behind the scenes moments. We've got longer form pieces of content, of text that we can write. And we need to deliver a variety of those styles to make sure that we are engaging and we are standing on top of the market there. The other one is the popularity of the topic. Now, popularity, when it comes down to Facebook, in my mind, comes down to 2 different things. And one is, first is obviously that initial reaction to the post. What happened when the post first went up? Was it delivered at the right time? Was the audience online? Did they engage with it? Did they like with it? And they commented with it. So as a business owner in 2021, one of the key things that we need to be looking at is delivering our content when our people are online, so we get the reactions, so that we are upping our chances of being seen. And if you haven't done that, make sure that you head to your insights to be able to do that. The second factor will come into whether it's a trending topic. Now, today, of all things, you could talk about Meghan Markle and Harry's interview, and it will be a trending topic. And because people are wanting to find out more about it, Facebook are likely to be delivering that content a little bit more. So if there's a trending topic that happens in your industry or your news, not only does it show your authority and your expertise by jumping in and sharing your opinion on that trending topic, but it also helps you rank within the world of Facebook. The next one is how recent is the content? Now, everyone wants the newest news, okay? They definitely want the newest news when it comes to Facebook. So we want to make sure that we are delivering the most recent versions of ourselves. So we want to make sure that the video is up to date. How frequent is it? If we've reposted a video from our library, we want to tweak it and have something a little bit different going with that post, a little different interaction, and increasing that virality of it. But the recency, so that people get new news in their newsfeed and they keep coming back to Facebook. And as business owners, we can tap into that by scheduling or by delivering our content regularly. And you've just got to look at things like this Tips Tuesday session here, where we go live on Facebook and we share it across YouTube, and quite often we might turn it into a talk episode as well. We look at delivering this content recently and consistently to the market. Okay, so we've talked about how we can tap into those 4 signals. What are some actions that can help you work the Facebook algorithm? Let's delve into those now so that we can leave you with a few action tips for the rest of the day. Now, the first thing is replying to your people. Now, this doesn't just apply to Facebook. It applies to every social platform. Social media is social, which means that if someone's taken the time to comment or engage on your content, take the time to comment and engage back. Get your people engaging with each other. Have a conversation. Facilitate a conversation with each other. Do a live stream. Bring in guests. Have a conversation and a chat and get people talking with each other. If Facebook has given us this tip in the newsfeed, and if Facebook gives us a tip that they want our people talking with each other on our posts or having a bit of a conversation, then we need to act on it, because that's going to be one of the signals the algorithm is looking for. And we want to make sure that we are tapping into that. Creating communities within your Facebook group. If you run a Facebook group and you've got your business page in there, one of the ways that you can work the algorithm in 2021 is to make sure that you are using that branded page to be able to boost and invite people to like your page, put your comments in and schedule your posts using your branded profile, so that it builds that brand and it builds that authority and that reach within the Facebook group. By creating communities, by fostering conversations, by networking, by being and showing up for your people, you are showing Facebook that you care about their community factors, and that's going to help you with the algorithm as well. Going for more than a like. Now, a thumbs up is great, and I'd love a thumbs up if we're here. However, going for a reaction that's more than the thumbs up, so that requires the person to hold the button for a bit longer, gives you a smiley face, gives you a laugh out loud, or gives you an angry face, but an angry face maybe not going to see your post seen as much, but gives you a more detailed action than the standard thumbs up. That helps with the algorithm as well. So when people give you a like, so if you're liking someone else's post today, just go that little bit further and give them a more detailed reaction. Choose the smiley face or the interaction or the emoji that goes with it. And that's going to help them with that content and with that boost as well. Use your insights to know when your people are online. Now, this is a big one, making sure that we use our insights, knowing when our people are there so that we can deliver that content. And that's going to help us with that popularity factor when it comes to the algorithm. So make sure that you are delivering your content when you know your people are online. So go to your insights on your Facebook page. Now, remember, for those in my Australian market, that the Facebook stats are in PST time. So we need to transfer and we need to assign the right time zone and do a time zone transfer. But look at that and then schedule and deliver your content when your people are online. It's going to not only increase the reach of the post, but it's going to increase the interaction and the engagement, which therefore will help boost everything in the algorithm signals as well. Tell your stories with stories. Now, so the stories float above the top of the Facebook algorithm. They're the first thing that users normally see across the top. Use stories to be able to share your message. They've got, statistically, they are shown to drive traffic to your business. They're shown to increase engagement and increase reach. So do that. Use a story. You don't have to do it every day, but maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Share a post to your story or create a short little video and use that 24 hour option of scarcity piece of content to use your stories, and use the power of live video. Now Facebook have said it, they want community, they want interaction, they want to see people turning up on the algorithm. So turn up, do live streams. Look at, if you do nothing else from today, look at whether you can do a regular, weekly, monthly, or whatever live stream on your Facebook page for your community to get people talking and to get people having a conversation. So to wrap it up, good content, once again, is the key to working with the Facebook algorithm in 2021. Now we need to look at our relationships with people. We need to continue to build our relationships. We need to look at delivering content frequently, and we need to look at delivering content our people want to see. And we can do all of that through our insights, and we can work with it and tweak it and continue to work with the algorithm in 2021. So I challenge you for the next 10, 15 minutes after you finish watching me today to go and actually have a look at your insights, have a look at what content your people are engaging with, and deliver more of that. Have a look at if you need to introduce some new content to make sure you're covering all the learning styles, and look at whether you're delivering your content to your people at the right time, when they're online and when they're there to engage with it. And that is it for this Tips Tuesday session. If you have enjoyed the session, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I'm here pretty much every Tuesday sharing with you tips and tricks to help you market your business. And I am absolutely excited to announce that if you want to learn how to tap into the world of Facebook captions and do a little bit more, that we are back to back with Facebook workshops in Melbourne. And one of the next workshops that we have coming up, and I'll come back and pop it in the comments for you, is the creating captivating captions that will help you get people to take action on your posts in the world of social media. So good luck working with the algorithm in 2021. And once you finish watching the video, come in, pop your Facebook page in. Let's check it out. Let's support each other, and let's network together throughout 2021.